Hi folks, welcome to another edition of Yorkie 3 Stripe. I've been getting a few of my deliveries the last couple of days from the autumn winter 23 drop. I had a few people wanting me to do some reviews, so I'm going to do a few. I'm still waiting for a lot of the batch to drop, but I've had all three footwear delivered that I've wanted. Well, certainly the main three. I still want the high Iveness, which I'm going to get. So I'm going to go through them first. As you can see, I've got the Lawton, which I'm really loving. I'll go through that later. I've got the t-shirt, and I've also got the liner, which came as well, which you can wear as a jacket or you can wear it under the Haslingden. But I'll go through sizing and issues that I've got with that in the video later on. So I won't keep it too long, don't want to bore people. So what I'll go through, the first one I got is the Lawton. That is one of my favourite, actually. This is one of my, I'm not just saying this is one of my favourite SPZL trainer releases. Very plain, very simple, but I love the colours. Khaki and beige are the official colours. No branding on the tongue, no striping either. It's also got the micro pacer sole. That's the first time that's been used on a SPZL release. It's got the metal trefoil on the Adidas flag. Just there instead of the stripe, a stripeless Adidas trainer, and it's very unusual to get them like that, and I just think it's lovely. It's got obviously the SPZL logo on the back, lovely colouring. I like how the black breaks it up as well. Obviously leather soling, and it's just a lovely simple trainer. It's been shown obviously with the combats that came out. I mean, I personally would wear that with anything. It's a jean trainer, it's a short trainer, very versatile. Maybe more suited for spring. I don't think I'll be wearing these much until then, unless we get a dry day, which is very unlikely at the moment. But yeah, lovely trainer. Great story behind it, been a Yorkshireman as well. There's a bit of a Yorkshire nod to this rather than Lancashire. It's Lowcombe after Lowcombe Lane, which is in Keighley, West Yorkshire. And that of course was where the Peter Black factory was, which is now demolished sadly. And it was a great story because it was actually a name recommended to Gary Aspden and the SPZL team by a guy on an Adidas collector. He's got a Twitter page actually, Adi Family, and he suggested it, and it was chosen. So great fan input as well, which is lovely to see, which SPZL have done a lot over the years. So that's the Lowcombe. Highly recommend that. I'm more of a runner man now as I'm getting older. Flats are not really my thing. So that was the perfect release for me, and just so different from all the other runners that we've got. And yeah, just a lovely trainer. So big thumbs up for me on that one. The next two I've picked are kind of, well, one's a follow-up from the first one, and the other is just the same identical shoe, but a different colour. Although, actually, we'll go into detail and you can see the difference. The Moscrop II, which is obviously the follow-up from the brown Moscrop 3 years ago, that came out 2 years ago I think, which is that one. I've got it here to compare it, and there you see the Moscrop 1 and the Moscrop 2. Now certainly straight away you can see a little similarity, a difference I should say. You've got all suede going around the Moscrop 2. Can you see there? It's got the suede going right round, whereas the first Moscrop had the fabric there separating the heel and the toe. That's certainly one difference. And the second one, a bit more obvious. There can you see, under the sole, you've got the Dellinger web, which just breaks it up nicely, the upper sole and the lower sole. It was just the rubber sole on the Moscrop 1, the original Moscrop. Whereas that's got the Dellinger web, which I think looks really nice. They're on the Silver Birch, the New York, the Carlos. That's where you'll see that. So it makes it look more like a runner. But they're such a versatile shoe, these. I love them. Gary Aspden did actually mention when this was released, he could have chosen any colours. The blue, I think, could be an upcoming release, maybe next summer. The blue will look really nice based on the original. And is it the Raider? Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, that is a lovely shoe. Very versatile. I've been wearing these 2-3 days this week in the bad weather, so a bit of protector on these, and these will go on my feet very quickly. So that's the Moscrop II, and then the third release I got was the Iveness. I live up in Scotland now, so it's nice to see a bit of Scotland recognised as well. bit higher up than where I'm in Iveness, but yeah, real durable shoe. Straight away, obviously, comparison, well, same silhouette as the Carnforth, what came out 2 years ago as well, or 3 years ago was it? Straight away you can see the Adidas placement on the badge, everything similar. What you have got difference is you don't have the 3 stripe like you do on the Carnforth on the Iveness. It's just clear. Obviously olive is the Carnforth, brown is the Iveness, but also the fabric on the going round, the heel and the tongue is a much different material. It's just all leather on the Carnforth, whereas the Iveness, you've got like the mesh, I don't know the correct term for it, but you've got the mesh, certainly a different fabric. So they are very different actually. First impressions you think, okay, similar, but then when you look beyond, there's quite a lot of difference. The T toe, whereas the Carnforth original, well the Carnforth is plain, no suede going round either, no suede on these whatsoever, so I would say a little bit more durable than the Carnforth. And I'd say probably the most obvious thing, well, apart from what I've just pointed out, is the 2-level eye stay, which the Carnforth just has the single, and you can see there 2 levels on that. Can you see? I don't know if the camera picks it up. The 2-level on there, which is really quite unusual, and just gives a little extra uniqueness to it. So really, when you take into consideration the T, the lack of suede, the different fabric, and the 2-level, there's actually a big difference between these two. True to size though for me. I know the Winter Hills, everyone goes up half a size. True to size for those, and I love these, and I love these even more. These are actually, I think, an improvement on the Carnforth, which tells you a lot, because I'm a big fan of the Carnforth, as I am the High Avon, the Winter Hills, the Mountfields. Just love that winter shoe, can't get enough of those. So yeah, keep on bringing them in, Spezial. So that's my 3 that I brought in. I want the High Avon as well, the black High Avon. I got last year's release, which is a cracker, just a plain black. Oh, there's three different levels of black on it. Just showing you the Carnforth again there. There we go. The Moscrop, the Iveness, and the Yorkshire inspired Lawcombe, cracking shoe. I love that. So then they're 3 there, plus the High Avon. I think that'll be me for the footwear. Love the Sambas. May get the Sambas. I'll see if they're available somewhere, maybe on if they go in the sales, which is unlikely because they're a big seller, I'm hearing. So may get the Sambas. But apart from that, I'm done for the footwear. Clothing wise, I've pretty much got everything coming, or I've got it. The combats I've not gone for, but I probably will do. The High Avon, sorry, that's the footwear High Avon. What else did I might go for the beanie, because what I did do, I went for the cap. Not for me, I should have known. I'm more of a beanie wearer than a hat wearer. Nice, lovely fleece lining. These to keep your ears warm, but it's just a bit small for me. Maybe I've got too much hair, or too much of a big head, or maybe it just isn't for me. I've had all the Spezial caps, and slowly, one by one, I've sold them. I've got my bucket hat, my Soul Love, and I've got my beanie, the dark grey and light grey beanie, and that's me. But I think I might get the brown. I love brown anyway, so I might get the brown beanie. And I've moved this on already. Rather than return it, somebody has bought it off me. So this will be going in the post on Monday. So not for me, but listen, caps, I get it. A lot of other people love caps. So why not? The clothes that I have got, obviously I've got the Lawton. This is an extra large, so I haven't downsized like with the coats for this. Fits me absolutely fine. I think a large would be too small, too tight. So that's the large, the extra large. So I would go true to size on this. Tees, as always, with the new releases, certainly the last few years, I've always gone, got my tag. I've always gone large, extra large, drown me. Far too long. I don't like a long shirt. I like them just sort of to rest past the waistband of your tracky bottoms, your jeans, whatever. So this is a large. So downsize for tees if you normally go extra large. The big dilemma, or the one I'm swaying towards changing of what I've got so far, is the liner. Beautiful colour, by the way. It's like I don't know, people call it bronze, copper. I love the embossed Spezial logo on the back. It's a lovely, lovely jacket. I'm going to put it on and show you. But I could probably get away with it as a large, because it is a liner, but I also want to wear it as a jacket, solely as a jacket, because I think it's too nice to be covering up under the Haslingden or whatever jacket you're going to wear it over. I just personally find it a little bit tight, not so much tight, but short in the waist and certainly the arms. That's too short for me. So yeah, unlike most Spezial coats, this is a true to size by the sounds of it. I think I read the pit to pit on this, the large, is 22.5. Now I'm normally 24, 25. I can get away with 24, and I think the extra large, somebody says 23.5. Now the XX, double XL, is 24.5. So I don't think the double X, but I think certainly the XL is what I'm going to have to go for. So I'll either send this back, or I'll try and move it on privately. But certainly this one's is going to be sold, I think. So there you go. So against everything I've been saying in my other videos, always go size down for jackets and coats. This is an exception. The Haslingdens come in, the Moorfields come in. I'm pretty confident that large will fit me with both those from what I've seen on the pit to pits. There's not been a lot of information about measurements, which is a bit of a shame. I think that's something maybe Spezial could look at in the future. You know, buyers are always not sure that if this was made clear to me, the pit to pit on the Adidas Confirm site or all the other apps, 7 Store Hip, I would have obviously gone for the extra large. So they need to maybe make it clear about measurements, and it saves the hassle of having to reorder, refund, etc. So this one will be going back, and as I say, I'll be going for an XL. But the rest, I think, you know, bank top I've got coming, that's true to size because I've already got the other bank tops. That's an XL. I find jumpers generally are true to size. I've got the crew neck coming in olive. I've got all the other crew necks. That's going to be an XL that I'm getting. The polo, the blue polo, I've got the black one. That was an XL, so again, true to size. What's the other thing I'm getting? I've got the Lawton. I think that's it. The Moorfield, that'll be, as I say, normal sizing. The normal special sizing for jackets. So that'll be a large. The large will be fine, I'm sure. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with my clothing. I think I've covered everything. And if anybody wants to do videos of the bank top, the polo, certainly the Haslingden and the Moorfield, more than happy to. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy helping people out. It'd be great if other people did more on Spezial. There's not a lot on YouTube. So yeah, I love seeing people's collections. So yeah, fire away. Why not? If it helps people out as well with sizing, why not? So yeah, there we are. That's my haul so far. More to come in the next couple of days. I think I've got a couple of deliveries today actually. And I'll crack on with the video maybe next week with the Moorfield, the Haslingden, and if I get the extra large in this, I'll be able to compare the difference and let people know about that. So yeah, lovely. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, cheerio.